And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Okay, start off with some fire updates here. At least the forecasts expect a hot and dry weekend in the areas of the state that are normally hot and dry this time of the year, as temperatures in the interior reach the 80s with low humidities, making fuels more susceptible to burning. And let's move on to the fire danger graphic here. And you can see forecast for tomorrow, high and very high fire dangers expanding here over the Yukon Flats, a little bit here in the Tanana Valley, with high to extreme fire danger over the northwest interior, and quite an area high fire danger up along the dry north slope there, and still some high fire danger for the Susitna Valley and scattered areas of the northwestern Kenai Peninsula. And satellite imagery here showing a system having moved through the southeast coast today, with the rain changing to showers and tapering off here. Another system down here to the southwest that's going to track right on in and bring more rain in for Saturday, at least a wet start to the weekend there. A lot of sunshine here up in the northern interior areas, some more clouds up along the Arctic coast, a lot of fog up there earlier today as well, and clouds and showers here across southern Alaska from the Copper River Basin, Prince William Sound, Valdez carrying rain, Wasilla carrying some rain showers up toward Independence Mine and those areas there, and actually down in the Chugach Mountains just east of Anchorage. Otherwise, low pressure here tracking westward, pulling away here across the Bering Strait, and then a weak system out here to the west that's bringing a little bit of moisture into the Adak-Atka area. And the forecast for tonight, that weak low sinks southward there just north of the central Aleutians, keeping it showery and cloudy out in that area. Otherwise, a lot of clouds, low clouds, and areas of fog here for the remainder of the Bering Sea, to a lesser extent up to the north there, and some variably cloudy skies here over the southwest part of the state into Cook Inlet, with showers over the Copper River Basin, Prince William Sound. Again this evening, showers from the Chugach-Talkeetnas eastward there along the eastern Alaska Range. Fair light winds up in the northern interior all the way to the Arctic coast. Probably see fog returning up there along the Arctic coast later overnight tonight. And this system already spreading rain into the Panhandle late tonight and into early tomorrow. And that'll be a wet day as that front and whole system approaches the coastline, with the front pushing inland throughout the day. Periods of rain there from the Queen Charlotte Islands up across Dixon Entrance all the way up to Juneau, maybe Haines, and it looks like it should pull away from Yakutat. Otherwise, look for afternoon, after a partly sunny day here across much of southern Alaska, look for afternoon showers and isolated thunderstorms developing over the mountains again here for southern Alaska. Highs with sunshine in the 70s to lower 80s up in the interior there, and then lower clouds areas of the Arctic coast, keeping it cooler. And this week's system here out over the Aleutians is bringing some light precipitation to the Fox Islands there, maybe some scattered showers for the Alaska Peninsula. Otherwise, not a lot going on out here at all. As you can see, very slight gradient, light winds, very quiet conditions. Next system up there over the Russian Far East on, let's see, bounce it there, Sunday, kind of slips on down to the south here and brings rain. There's a trailing edge of that front bringing rain over the western Aleutians. High pressure to the east, keeping winds light and skies mostly cloudy, but conditions dry. Again, much of the Aleutians, could be a few sun breaks around Adak and Atka, and look for scattered showers over the Alaska Peninsula. Again, along this trough, scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms developing along the Alaska Range, mountainous terrain here of southern Alaska again, and maybe up over the northern Koyukuk Valley to the southern Brooks Range right out of Tuvok Pass. Could be a chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Otherwise, 70s and 80s for the highs on Sunday up in that area. And for the southeast coast, still cloudy with quite a few showers, but lighter rainfall amounts than what you'll see on Saturday will occur on Sunday. There will be more off and on, partly sunny for the North Gulf Coast. And then for Monday, look for more moisture to spread into the central interior here with cooler temperatures, showers, kind of this southwest flow turning westerly here, bringing moisture in along this trough, another one coming into the southwest interior, with enhanced areas of rain and showers with it. That's scattering out to the north here and staying dry and partly sunny over the Yukon Flats. Dry for the most part for the Arctic coast. Less shower activity now, drying out for the Panhandle finally, and a couple of fronts out to the west, initially staying out here to the west, bringing a chance for rain to St. Lawrence Island, maybe the Pribilofs, and just a trailing edge of this one grazing Adak and Atka, and another front right on its heels there, pushing some more rain into the western Aleutians. Lows for tonight in the 30s, North Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, otherwise 40s and 50s, the remainder of the state, lower 40s for the Aleutians, lower 50s for the southeast coast. Highs for tomorrow, 70s here, all the way down into the eastern Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta, northeastward through the valleys there, and then 70s, maybe some lower 80s for the interior areas, 65 to 75 south central Alaska, especially the Susitna Valley. And for the southeast coast, with the clouds and precipitation, cooler there, upper 50s to lower 60s. Lows on Sunday morning, about the same here, maybe a little milder now up along the Brooks Range of the Arctic coast, still down into the 30s there along the coastline, lower 30s. Otherwise 40s and 50s, the remainder of the state. And that'll be followed by highs on Sunday afternoon. Again, 70s and lower 80s here for the interior. 70s to Susitna Valley, 65 to 75 for the Kenai Peninsula, and well into the 70s for the Copper River Basin. And highs, a little warmer there, pull it mostly into the lower to mid 60s for the southeast coast, upper 50s Kodiak Island, lower 50s, or 50 to 55 for the Aleutians and Alaska Peninsula.